that a little bit. I gotta go to school, but I need to talk to you guys before I go to school. You know, I'm in YouTube training. So I got my notes and pads here. I got my laptop right here. I'm about to go to class. But last night I was talking about a topic. And the topic that I was talking about was, what does a black man expect from a black woman in a relationship? What is it about black women that black men don't like that black women do? Because I wanted to know, what does a black man expect a black woman to do in a relationship? I put it on my feeding last night and you guys have been on it. So I'm going to wait till a few of you come in here, tune in into this chat room. We're going to stretch a little later because I got to go to YouTube school. I'm in training. But I need to talk to you guys. Come on. I'm waiting. Good morning. Good morning. I got a little inspiration music on because before I go to class, I turn my music on in order to get my mind right so I can indulge all the things that they're telling me to do. So I'm waiting for you. Some of you guys, come on in here. Come on. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in. Come on in. Come on. Good morning. I'm waiting for some of you guys. Come on in here so we can talk about this topic that I put on last night. I have got so much information. But meanwhile, while we're waiting for people to come on in the chat room, get situated, we're going to listen to some spiritual music this morning. Something I got permission from Kirk Franklin just a minute ago that I could use his music in the chat room. I got consent that I could do it. So they won't mute us because I got permission. So let's listen to a little bit this morning, and then I'm going to tune in and we're going to talk about that topic, okay? Come on in. Good morning, how are you? We're meeting right quick in the chat room before I go to school because you know I'm in YouTube training. And before I go to school, I had some topics that I had put on the board last night on my status about what does a black man expect a black woman to be like in a relationship. And the men have really reacted to this topic. So before I go to school, I want to get in early. I want to get it in early with y'all because I also had some complaints that I was coming on to, you know, a little too late. So I got stuff I want to talk about before I go to school. I'm just going to wait for a little more people to get up in here this morning. And we're going to listen to an inspirational song. Because it's something about the name Jesus that's so special to me because my life has been great because of Jesus. Yeah. So let's listen to it for a minute, you guys. I got the consent from Kirk Franklin. I can use his music so they won't turn it off. Why don't you invite? Why don't you share and like this topic? I have men that have really been reacting to this topic. And wow, just wait for a little more people to come in here and let's just listen to this music. Oh, how do you love the name Jesus? Did you say thank you, Lord, for waking you up this morning? Did you ask God to cover you through the day, throughout whatever trials or tribulations might be coming your way? Did you ask God to cover you? Good morning, sweetie. Good morning. I'm talking about that topic before I go to school. What does a black man expect a black woman to be like in a relationship? Because I want to know. This is for my own benefit because I want to know. I want to know, like, what do y'all expect the black woman to be like? Like, and some of the things that I have, some of the notes that I have that has come through Messenger and that has come on my feeding has really surprised me. Like, wow. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I am in a happy place this morning, you guys. I am feeling very energized. I have positive energy all over me. Like, I feel good this morning. I wanted to say good morning another kind of way because I was told on Messenger I be coming on in noontime because I'm in school, I'm in training. U2 is training me and I'm learning. But I want to talk about last night's topic, but I had an inspirational feeling and I wanted to share it in the chat room because maybe somebody woke up this morning in a dark area. I want you to know that you're loved. Did anybody tell you this morning that you're special? Did anybody tell you this morning they love you? Well, guess what? I love you. You're special. Yeah. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the chat room. We're talking about, before I go to class, I'm talking about last night's topic. And last night's topic was about what does a black man expect a black woman to do in a relationship? Like, what does he expect her to do? You know, and what is it that a black woman does in a relationship to a black man that makes him not want to be with that black woman? I want to know because in my relationship, I don't want to do none of it. I want to do exactly what I'm supposed to do so this man will be happy. I just want to make sure I'm tuned in right. The only way to find out what a black man wants is to ask. A closed mouth does not get fed. So I'm opening my mouth and I want to be fed. Tell me, besides what I already have, tell me what you want, black man. What do you want in a black woman? The only way we'll know is for you guys to respond. Hey, I'm glad God loves me the way he does. And I feel good this morning. I'm excited about today. I'll be excited about every day, you guys. Right? I'm excited about every single day, okay? And I'm actually touched, I guess you could say, by the response that I have gotten. Good morning, you guys. Because you guys have really responded to this topic. And I'm going to be off my messenger today. I'm going to be walking off my messenger. Hold on, let me cut my gospel down.
Current audio volume is 62.
I am going to be working off my messenger today. I'm going to be screen recording today. And I'm going to be doing a lot of YouTube. So, the first thing I want to say to everyone is good morning. Good morning, everyone. The second thing I want to say is, I'm on Messenger. The second thing I want to say is to Mr. H. I'm going to give initials just in case the name was not supposed to be given and I wasn't supposed to broadcast what you got going. So for your privacy, I'm going to just use initials today, okay? And I want to say to Mr. HW, I'm praying for your health to get better, HW. I'm praying for you. And thank you, Mr. HW, for letting me know the reason I haven't seen you in the chat room was because you have become ill. Mr. HW, I'm praying for you. You have my prayers. Prayers are lifted because when I was ill and I was down in my health, the chat room and my Facebook members and friends prayed for me to get better. So I will pray for you, Mr. H. Harris. Oops. Mr. HW. I almost said your whole name. To get better. I'll pray for you to get better. Mr. RS. Thank you for supporting my group, Mr. RS. Thank you so much for supporting my group and thinking that what I'm doing a great job for saying that. I thank you for Mr. HS. Okay. Mr. JM. I am so sorry for not being prompt. I I am so sorry that you waited on me last night, Mr. JM. You know who you are. Listen for your initials because of privacy reasons. I am not saying their names. But I need them to know that they were recognized, and I recognized you guys. And I need you to know that I apologize, and I do comment on what you guys say on Messenger. I'm sorry I have been behind. But Mr. JM, I'm sorry for last night. I did say last night I wanted to talk about the topic that I'm talking about early this morning. I apologize that for JM. Please forgive me for that. And good morning to everyone. Okay, Mr. LB. Now we're going to talk about the topic. Mr. LB says, hold on, let me put this. Mr. LB says, hold on. It's on the sparrow. That's the reason why I say. Okay. We're going to cut it down just a little. We'll still leave it in the background because we have permission to use this artist's music. I got permission this morning. Thank you. Thank you, Kirk Franklin. Got another one. Gospel is always good. This is the topic. The topic once again, thank you for the love. The topic once again is what does a black man want in a black woman? What do you expect a black woman to do in a relationship? And I'm asking for my own good because I want to know. Mr. LB, I'm going to use initials because I have so much answers. It's been a reaction has been really good on this topic. So I'm going to let everyone know that I have seen what you said and I'm going to read your initials. So listen for your initials. Mr. LB said, a black woman needs to stop talking so much. That's what Mr. LB said, that a black woman, we talk too much, women. I guess in so many words, Mr. LB, you're saying that a black woman talks too much, like we speak too much, we're too dominant. Why do we talk too much, Mr. LB? You don't have to speak now. You can come back and tell me on Messenger, but I recognize your answer. And he says black women, we talk too much, that we need to stop talking so much, that we run our mouths too much, and we need to listen more. Thank you, Mr. LB, for your answer. We have another one here. Mr. MRS. Mr. RS. I'm glad that you are supporting my chat room. I am so honored that you are. Thank you for being part of the group. Support is needed. In order to make my chat room grow, support is needed. I am on Messenger and I am reading the messages off of Messenger. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm on Messenger. Okay, we have someone that is talking about the topic. Mr. LS. Mr. LS says, let a man be a man. I'm on Messenger reading the topics this morning. Good morning to everyone that has stopped by. We are talking about why and what does a black man want a black woman to be like in a relationship. We are asking, what is it that a black man wants to change a black woman in a relationship that she does, that he doesn't like? And we have a lot of answers. We have had a lot of reactions to this topic. Men have really been reacting to this topic. And I am reading the topic as we speak right now from Messenger. Okay, so another person, Mr. DP. Mr. DP says he would like for the black woman to respect him more, in what he says and to trust in his word. That black women doubt black men, and that he doesn't know why black women doubt black men. Well, I can't speak for all black women, I don't know why we doubt you. Maybe it comes with time. Maybe with time, I'm going to use my experience for doubt, okay? If I was to doubt a black man that I was in a relationship with, it would be because things that he had done in the past wasn't trustworthy. You know, like, I doubt him on his word because he's lied to me. Or I doubt him on his word because he said he knew how to do something and it turned out worse than what it was. I doubted him because I've never seen him do what he's saying he does. So I guess, yes, you do have a point there that black women doubt black men, because if I think about it, but I must say this, I support my black man. I'm quite sure a lot of black women support their black men. For you to feel that a black woman doesn't trust or believe in black men, you must have been in a relationship where a black woman didn't believe in you. Something has happened in your life where a black woman didn't believe you, and you need to take that baggage and put it to the side, because not all black women don't listen or trust their men in what they're doing or what they're saying. So don't let that be baggage on your back, Mr. RS. Don't let that be baggage in your relationship. Mr. DP, don't let that be baggage in your relationship. Mr. RS, don't let that be baggage in your relationship. I feel that black women trust their men. We do. We trust our men. Like, if you're my man, you're my man. Why wouldn't I trust you? Why would I doubt your word? You had to make me some kind of way doubt you. It was something you done. Go back and think about it. And I want you to think about what you done to this black woman to make her not trust your word or be in denial of what you're saying. It's something, somewhere something happened. Another one says, Mr. WB says, a black woman tries to run a black man. A black woman tries to be the head. Mr. WB, if you're wondering why, if you just come on, because I see people still coming on, good morning. We are talking about the topic on last night. What does a black man expect a black woman to do in a relationship? What does a black man dislike about what a black woman does in a relationship? What does he expect her to do? What is it she has to do, that something that's mandatory in your relationship? So I have a couple of men, more than a couple. I have almost 10 men, different things they said and what they didn't like about a black woman in the relationship that black women do. And I'm using initials because I don't want to expose anyone. So for privacy reasons, I'm going to say their initials. So Mr. WB says that a black woman tries to run a black man when a black man is the head. Now, you are right. You are so true. Thank you for the likes and thank you for the love. You're so true. That's true. I don't know. It's not that, and I'm not speaking for all black women because I can't. I'm speaking for self. It wouldn't be that I was trying to run my man, because I believe that my man is the head. I want my man, thank you for the likes. I want my man to be the head. That's a strong man. Some of us women are dominant. You know, we're independent. I'm very independent. Like, only man I do depend on is God. And if I'm wrong for that, I'm sorry. But I wouldn't say it was to run the black man. But if I have, a woman is a mother. We have the ability to care. We're more sensitive than men. Motherhood. takes over sometimes. And I don't think that a black woman, I wouldn't try to run my man, but if I saw something that I could help my man do that would make him better, and I thought what I knew would help him, I would tell him. If I saw that my man kept doing the same repeated thing over and over and over and over and over again, then I would try to help my man by saying, babe, you shouldn't do this. Babe, it's not working. I wouldn't try to run my black man. No, that wouldn't be that. But I would try to help him in his faults. And I would expect my black man to help me in my faults. I mean, I don't know, Mr. WB. Maybe you've had a woman that has tried to run you. And Mr. WB, that wasn't good. You know, I do that 50-50 thing. I believe in 50-50, and I'm not no love doctor. Stuff I talk about comes from experience, from relationships I've had, or just